Hello, my beautiful rebels. How are ya? How are you, babies? I hope you're well. This is your pick a card, and this is all about what is he feeling and thinking about you right now. I usually do what is he thinking and feeling right now, and those are just like in general. But I really wanted to do a more pointed one that's all about what is he thinking and feeling about you right now. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the white, the gold, and then the blue, and we're going to go ahead and get it cracking. Yeah, so you could pick a boat or an animal spirit. It is up to you. I have the bobcat, the ant, and the other one is the bee. All right, so if you pick the white bow or the bobcat spirit, which says life is a mystery, which I love, I definitely feel like this is someone who thinks about you as like a mystery to them. He really sees you as someone who's very mysterious. Um, and mysterious can be very sexy. So, hey, kudos to you. I'm going to go ahead. I have a handful of oracle cards, and I also have like 4 tarot cards. So I am going to go ahead and go through these tarot cards first, okay? So I have the 3 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, the Magician, and the Princess of Swords. Okay? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see. All right. Don't mind me. I talk to myself a lot, especially when I'm reading. You should see how I read in person. It's even worse. Okay. So 3 of Wands, um, 4 of Wands, the Magician, and Princess of Swords. Wow. Wow. Okay. This is really sweet. He pretty much thinks like the world of you. He could definitely, it's almost like he just was looking out into the world, into the horizon. I feel like with the 3 of Wands, it's always about um, keeping your eyes on what's gonna come back to you, on things that you put out there. This is somebody who definitely put things out into the world, put vibes out into the world, put frequencies out into the world very much on purpose. Because what was returning to him was you. This is what he wanted. Um, and then with the 4 of Wands, I feel like it really just solidified that he sees you as his life partner, as his twin flame. Definitely, the 4 of Wands is always my twin flame card. Um, and it's almost like with the 3 of Wands, he put out there that this is the relationship that he was ready for. This is what he wanted. And this is what he got. He got this beautiful, mysterious creature that he had, he put all the good feelings and thoughts into the universe, and it sent him you. And with the Magician as the next card, which is totally makes sense to me now. That Magician is that master manifester. He has all the elements, he combines them, and he uses them and bends them to his will to get what he wants. So it's like he manifested you, he manifested your relationship. Yeah, and with the Princess of Swords, I feel like he had a very clear and precise vision of what he wanted in a life partner, and you're that. So those are the tarots for this pile. So I am now going to start to get into the oracle cards, all right? Okay. So the first two I have are from my goddess oracle, and they are Sedna. You are supplied for today and all your tomorrows. And Nematona, sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Okay. So with these two cards, I kind of see that he feels like you are his sacred space, or maybe it's that you create a sacred space together. He sees you as infinite abundance. Yeah, he sees you as someone who always has enough to give him, to receive from him. It's like you guys are just connected to each other as like these two flowing rivers that are constantly giving and receiving to each other. That's what I get with that card. Yeah, that's what I get with those two. And that's a great thing, especially in a relationship, especially in a twin flame union. Yeah. Okay, so the next two goddess cards I have are Queen of the Outsiders and Liberation. Yeah, so like I said, you're a very beautiful, mysterious woman. Probably really striking. You could have the most gorgeous cocoa skin, or even just be very tan. I feel like he just sees you as someone who's extremely striking, and extremely free. In a way, it's almost like you free him. Yeah, you free him in a way because you are so completely yourself. And you know what it's like to stand out. You're not trying to fit into the mold, and you like living your life in that way and setting that tone for yourself kind of sets the tone for him in your relationship. You just let him be him. And in that way, you free him. Okay? And the next one I have is Secrets, Confessions, and Confidant. Um, Along with being mysterious, he sees you as someone that he could share his secrets and confesses things to you. And it's like you're into each other's deep inner core and deep inner world, and you share that with each other. Yeah, which I'm not surprised because with the four wand cards, I expect this to be a really uh, deep and meaningful union, like for sure. And also, I have the Seven of Ariel, which is you have invested wisely, have patience, and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. So, Seven of Ariel is really like the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, um, this is telling me that he understood what it meant to wait. That he was tending to, or when he was courting you, he just knew that you were worth it. He saw you as a very lucrative personal investment. And I don't mean like monetarily, I mean like emotionally. Like he planted the seeds and he really took the time to get to know you, because I definitely feel like he's feeling the love in this relationship, like all deep up in it. But with that seven of Ariel energy, I feel like he was all about having the patience and understanding that it would all the things that he invested would come back twofold, really, with you. And I love this. This pile is just so awesome. Also, your card, the other card I pulled is abundance. I feel like together you guys have so much abundance. He feels abundance with you. He feels the love. Um, he feels his emotions and feelings return to him equally. You know, he feels that reciprocity in your relationship together. And that's super important, especially when you have that Four of Wands union. and he is just all for it. So let me know if you enjoyed this. Let me know if this resonated with you. Let me know. Leave me a comment down below. Okay. All right. All right, white bow. Have a good one. And I will talk to you later. Love ya. Bye. Okay. So I am moving on. And I'm moving on to the gold bow. Hi, gold bow. Hi. How are ya? Welcome back, baby. So if you picked the gold bow or you picked the ant spirit, which is time to collaborate, I feel like you are with someone who just really sees you and thinks of you as someone that they want to come together and build something with, build a life with, build a future, build a really solid foundation and relationship. Either way, that's how I see the ant spirit as far as a union goes, okay? And look, there's two ways. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, for sure. So let's get into it. I have a handful of oracle cards, and I also have some tarot cards. So let's go ahead. I'm going to look at your tarots first. All right. Let them tell me the story. Let's see if I have them. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the first is the Six of Swords, the Hangman, Death, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Give me a minute to look at these cards. All right. So I feel like with the Six of Swords, this is somebody who probably left something behind, completely turned his back on something or left a situation to be with you. And he hasn't looked back since. Like, no reason to. He's good. Like, he is great now. And he probably feels like he made the healthier choice. I love these cards because they have so much more different details and meanings to me. And this is the Cosmic Tarot, one of my favorites. But with the Six of Swords in this deck, there's a Caduceus in here. And usually the only other card that has a Caduceus is the Two of Cups. And I feel like he made this decision because he knew it was a healthier decision for him. And you too. Yeah, whatever he left behind was not good for him. And this is why he hasn't looked back. Okay? All right. So, yeah, that's great. He made some sacrifices. And I think that you have had to make sacrifices too. But you both have understood what those sacrifices meant to you both. And I feel like he feels like they were like worthy, or they were worth it. Like he knew the price he had to pay, and he was okay with that. And then we move into Death, which is really about that transformation. And I love the Death card in relationship readings because to me that's like the ultimate card of transformation, meaning like maturity. To me, it's almost like you both have morphed into who you need to be with each other, or the things that you've gone through have changed you for the better in your union. And this is somebody who thinks of you as that ultimate relationship that's very, very, very important to them. Like, it's going to have far reaching implications in their lives forever. That's what I see Death as. When it's a very transformative relationship. It's a transformative love, and yeah, for sure. And I feel like one of you could be a Scorpio for sure, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Also, with the Wheel of Fortune here, I feel like this is somebody who sees you as their future, who sees you as someone that they can go through their life with, who can whether the different cycles of life, who can go through these changes with them. All right. Okay. So that is the tarot cards. I'm going to start looking at the oracle cards, okay? Alrighty. So the first one I have is the High Priestess, Dana. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. I love this card. Okay. Also, Freya, which is bold. Unleash your adventurous sides. Take risk and be daring. Okay, so he is definitely into you. I feel like you could have put it on him so hard sexually that he can't even see straight anymore. That's what I see when I see the death card and I pull Freya. I'm like, ooh, and the high priestess? Like, wow. Like not only are you this woman who knows what you desire and you're bold, but you are that all-seeing woman who's extremely intuitive, and he knows that you are extremely intuitive and in tune with yourself and in tune with the divine. And he definitely sees you as someone who's bold and daring and sexy. Definitely sexy. Yeah, I feel like he has you, like, you have him all caught up in his feelings. Like, that's how I see this relationship. And that is what he's thinking and feeling about you. Okay. All right. Okay, so the next goddess cards that I have are the Black Madonna. I love this card. She's so beautiful. And Healing, which is Gula. So I have a feeling that you healed him in some kind of way. I feel like maybe he went through something traumatic in his previous relationship, or something left him shooketh, okay? Whatever it is, he definitely sees you as someone who has helped him heal, and not only helped him heal, but has turned that pain into something that has helped create like a love for each other, that has helped build a love for each other. Yeah, that's what I get here. And the Black Madonna says, I transform pain and suffering into a greater capacity to love. And there's that transformation again from the death card also. So there's so much transformation in this relationship. I feel like you guys are just constantly growing into yourselves. You're growing into each other. And I love this. Okay. Your next one is She Who Dreams. That is your She Who card. And it says escape dreams and fantasy. So he could definitely, I feel like he definitely fantasizes about you. You could definitely have been a fantasy to him. Like I said, I feel like, yeah, you guys could definitely dream about each other. Um, he could just think about you like randomly at the most random times, but I feel like you're pretty heavy on his mind anyway. But I definitely feel like you might both dream about each other, especially with the High Priestess card. I feel like you might be somebody who's extremely intuitive and empathic, and yeah, he probably picks up on that. So you guys might be dream sharers. I don't know if you know what that is, but you might share dreams with each other. Okay? Okay. And your Archangel Power uh, card is the High Priestess. Again, really? Wow. All right, so there's a double message here. Powerful psychic insights, reflection, and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Archangel Haniel. All right, so there's two High Priestess cards. So I feel like you are definitely somebody who is, like I said, empathic, intuitive, psychic, maybe even someone who has prophetic dreams, who is a dream sharer. Maybe you send him dreams and he sends you dreams. But I feel like either way, you are both healing to each other. Yeah, so I feel like he definitely sees you as someone who has helped him heal. All right. And the other card that I have for you is power. So he definitely, and look at she's crowned, a priestess, power. Look, another crown. Like he just sees you as someone who's very powerful in your own right, and in your own way, um, as he should, because I don't take you lightly with these high priestess cards and the power card and the healing card. You could also be a healer, a light worker. You could be a Reiki master. You do energy healing. Either way, I feel like he just thinks that you are like the ultimate partner with that ant spirit, the time to collaborate. That's definitely the one thing that I know that he feels here. He sees you as like the ultimate partner. He sees you as powerful. He sees you as healing. He feels like you're healing him, and he is just trying to be down with you for real. Like he really is. He wants to be a part of your world. Yeah. I love this. All right, Goldbow. That's all I got for you. That's what he's thinking and what he's feeling about you. And let me know if this resonates. Let me know if you enjoyed this. I will talk to you later. Okay? Bye. So moving on to Blue Bow and Bee Spirit. All right. Hi, Blue Bow. Hi. So Bee Spirit, sweet result await. Aw, he could just, okay, straight from jump, he sees you as a sweetheart, like a super sweetheart. Like that's where we're at. And there's nothing wrong with that. You are a super sweetheart to him. And I'm here for it. Aw, it is so cute. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull out your tarot cards. Seven of Wands, Princess of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Princess of Cups. Okay. All right. So I feel like with the Seven of Wands, he thinks of you as someone who he has had to really maybe put the work in to feel worthy of you. But all that work and striving for that has really he's coming out victorious. Like he feels like he's winning with you straight out the gate. Like just meeting you and being around you and shaking your hand. He sees you as someone who's super sweet, and you gave him the toothache, and he definitely sees you as worth it. Okay. Um, he could also see you as fiery and passionate. Maybe even someone who is action driven, who could be aggressive if she chooses to be, if that's you. Um, but yeah, you're definitely that. You could also be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay. Either way, I feel like he just sees you as like the ultimate woman. Woman. Okay, look at that woman on that card. She's beautiful, she's striking, she's got her own car. She's got her own home. She's got her own window with a rose in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and a glass of wine and grapes. Like, you are good. He just sees you as someone who's just trying to live your best life. And I think that he really appreciates that about you. And even though he sees you as that woman who probably don't need nothing from nobody, but you're still a sweetheart, he also sees like the vulnerable side of you, like the softer side, the more nurturing side, the empathetic side, the loving side. And I think that's probably what's got him all caught up in the mix, okay? he's like he's like, she's a bad woman in the best way possible. Like, but she's so sweet though. You know? Like, aw. Okay, so I'm going to go through your oracle cards. Let's have a look-see. So your first two goddess cards are Butterfly Maiden Transformation. You're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. And Coventina, which is purification. It is time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. So he sees you as someone who is definitely like a pure of heart, pure of spirit, and he sees you as someone who has blossomed like into this amazing, beautiful woman. Like you have transformed, okay? Yeah, and you're transforming now even to him. Like you are just growing. You are metamorphosizing and you are becoming more yourself and still remaining kind while you're going through all this too. All right? So your next two goddess cards are the Cosmic Egg, which is the Divine Feminine, and the Joy Permeated Mother. Oh, I love that card. She's so beautiful. Okay, so he sees you as this person who is going through all these changes and is still remaining pure of heart, pure of spirit, who is still kind to people, who is still sweet, and is unafraid of opening up and going through all of this change. But the Cosmic Egg tells me that he really feels like you're like his universe. Okay? I definitely feel that he sees you and thinks of you as his universe, as his woman who has the universe encapsulated within you. Like you carry the whole universe within you. And that's what the Cosmic Egg is really all about. But I feel like he sees you as his entire universe. Like, I really do. I don't know why. I just keep saying that. Um, and he just sees you as someone who is filled with joy, who fills him with joy. Wow. Okay, so let's dig deeper. All right. The other goddess card I have is Radical Acceptance. And She Who Grants Wishes, wish, desires, hope. Oh, I love this. I feel like you're somebody who he probably really like prayed for. Like he asked the universe, he asked the divine for you. He hoped for you. He desires you. He wished for you. And you are someone who accepts him as he is, like, period. And this is one of the things that people really don't do very much. People are always meeting people and thinking, seeing potential in them or seeing who they could be instead of who they actually are and saying, oh my God, you're amazing as is. But you are that person who sees him and accepts him as is, period. Not if he cut his hair shorter or if he dressed more, I don't know, business appropriate. Like, you take him and accept him as is. And it's probably the first relationship he's had where he has been accepted and cared for as he is. No questions, no commas or buts. Okay? All right. And I love that. I love that about, I love that about you. I don't know you, but I love that about you. I love people like that, man. They're amazing. And you are amazing. And he sees that in you. And he definitely feels that. And I feel like this guy is like nuts about you in the best way possible. Okay, so your next card is King of Ariel, successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success using resources wisely. That's what the card says, but uh, to me in this reading, the King of Ariel was really the King of Pentacles, and I love the successful, stable, accomplished, powerful part. I feel like you make him feel all those things. Like he is successful, like he's stable, like he's accomplished and powerful in his own right because everybody is. Um, Some people just can't see people for who they truly are. You don't have that problem, and this is why this man will probably move heaven and earth to be with you and please you and make you happy, okay? And your other card from my vintage cards is beauty. Like, he sees you as this sweet, beautiful butterfly, who fills him with joy and love and happiness. And that is what I have for you. Let me know if you enjoyed this. Let me know if it resonates. Leave me a comment. Spill the tea. Talk to me, because you know I'm nosy. You know this about me. I love you guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.